There were no roses or cinnamon hearts at the Dryden Friendship Centre this Valentine's Day. The color red took on a very different meaning as the organization held its annual MMIWG2S Memorial March. Lee Noonan was there.
About 175 community members, students, and Friendship Centre staffers took to the streets of Dryden to remember mothers, sisters, daughters, and friends lost or murdered, both here and in Indigenous communities across the country.
This type of support, this type of engagement and awareness about the issue, I think is vitally important, especially to this region. I don't know too many families who haven't been affected by missing and murdered Indigenous women, including my own.
Executive Director Cheryl Edwards says she's walking for her late aunt and for a close friend who was murdered. Tiffany Thompson, the lead organizer for the march, says Edwards is far from the only one for whom the event hits close to home.
There are so many individuals that are affected by this. I'm sure there's many people here that have family and friends that have been affected by this. I know there are numerous individuals in the Friendship Centre also that are affected by this. Even if someone doesn't identify someone immediately, there's definitely the effect through the community.
Roughly 80 high school students left class to join in the walk. Thompson says it's very important to include the next generation in events like these.
So when we have these youth attending, they become aware of these issues, and it's important to be aware of these issues in order to end the violence and hate.
Edwards explains that while the red dress represents women and girls who should still be here, the red handprint symbolizes the silencing of the issue.
For so many years, many of our women were silenced, and there was not a voice put to the amount of women that were missing or murdered. I think in general there is more awareness, there's more understanding, there's more cultural understanding, and there's more relationship building that's happened specifically in Dryden.
Organizers here at the Friendship Centre say they're really happy with the turnout at this year's walk and with the increase in support they've been seeing year after year from the Dryden community and from leadership here in the city. Lee Noonan, TBT News.